Participants, my supervisor Karibu Sana to my class, and this is the legal research deliberations of my supervisee, and I can deal in the both the way, the blended mode, physically as well as the online. If anybody wants to come and sit in front of me and listen to me in their smartphone, and those who are online, they can see from their respective places, but both the things are the same thing. And this is the work of the Matola Adam that I am doing. It's a concept paper on the information censorship. When you write the censorship, you should give the gap between the two, because this is a title, this is a subtitle. When you are making the title and subtitle, then the connecting factor is here, the punctuation is colon, then the freedom, the F should be the capital letter, one should have to make it out. So that is the which I want to say to my supervisee. And the heading and subheading or side heading, and the E, this expression E should be the capital letter, and that is a must, that is the fundamental rule. And here the and is a conjunction, should not be there, it is should not be there, but the limitation, the L should be the capital letter, and it will be like this, which I made it clear. And several times I told you to my supervisees, but I don't know why they did not listen to me. If you happen to see my earlier videos also, I said the same thing. In law, in is the proposition, hence it should not be a capital letter, but every word first letter should be the capital letter, and except the conjunctions and propositions plus articles are concerned. Either you say the heading, or is a side heading or subheading, anywhere we have to follow it. But this is the style that you have to make it out. And practice in Tanzania, then the P should be the capital letter, and I and in, because in is the proposition, so it should not be, I should not be capital letter, and Tanzania is the name, it should be a capital letter. So this is the way of making the thing for the both the heading and the side heading. Of course, sometimes the people write here the all in capital letters, sometimes they can write the small letters. It depends upon the style they would like to adapt it, and what their guidelines would be there in the respective universities. Okay, this is the point which I want to make the correction. Then let us go to the abstract. When you say the abstract, generally when this abstract, the capital letter, it should be in the center. If it is not in the capital letter, then it should be the side heading rule is always, this is the style that you have to adapt it. Side heading always, the first letter of the every word should be the capital letter except the preposition, conjunctions and articles. Okay, the abstract is like that. The study analyze the information censorship, the information. So here, which information you are not clearly mentioned. So the information, so but the can be removed. Analyze the information censorship in Tanzania, specifically in accordance with the, not the, in accordance for the, because here I have made the changes, wherever they made the changes, that generally I highlight it so that the people understand it. My supervisor will understand with their work and what I edited the work. The right of the freedom of expression and its limitation in the law and practice in Tanzania. The study is a mixture of the doctrinal and field research, very good. The doctrinal dimension of the analysis, we have to say, of the nature of the yes, nature of the information censorship as the international. Okay, good, there is no problem. And here it is not yet to the extent to which the right of the freedom and enjoyed it, the society, not the society level, this level of society, because that is very specific when you want to say it. Otherwise we should say the society. It is an abstract noun, society, hence we should not specify it. So now let us go to the here say and, not the statics and ensuring, the government to ensure, that is the style of writing. And here I made some of the corrections which I somewhere I highlighted with the red, somewhere I did not highlight with the red color, but when you compare with your work and my work, that you could understand that what should be the right one. So from the citizens, both should be removed, and here and the providers, and there should be a comma comes over there, providers. Then if you go on specifying like that, to be out to be a strength, out to be a strengthened, be after, you should be a past tense should come, and be a safe should be there, and ensuring, as ensure the production, here ensure the production, here also that I made some corrections, and you can make it out. And here the stakeholders is a one word, so we should make it like that. One word, okay. The element of, no, A should not be there, element of specific legislation, A specific, no. The specific or a specific legislation, so A should be removed over here. And then we come, so when you say and provided should come with the comma, then promotion as the, enhance the promotion, that is the way that you have to make it out. And a government that generally either you can keep it like this or you can mark like this. You make the indentation both the way. When you mark the indentation here, at the time it is a single line space. When you make like this, it will be the double line space. But generally the quotation, we can say, in practice, we can say the full stop come first, then quotation ends later. Here made this in the full stop. When the quotations are concerned, full stop come first and the quotation come later. Perhaps this is the style of making the thing. Most of the cases, when you say and competing, the government and competing, governments and competing, that should be the social. Here there should be a comma, and you have to remember this way. And here also the comma when you write the and citizen between competing commercial competing. No, it is not the competing. It is between for competing for commercial. That is the right wording that you have to use it. Yes, keywords are there. Yes, keywords when you write again the same point, because it is side heading never with the capital letters. And only the heading and subheading is only the capital letters, and that to be the middle of it, and does not end with the any punctuation also. So that is the citizenship, censorship, internship. Of course, some people keep the hyphen, some people keep the comma, but anyway, that both the practice are accepted. But here we can put the full stop at the end. That is the way of writing. Of course, sometimes they will keep the full stop or no full stop also. Yeah, both the way it can be agreed. Those who fail to anticipate the future are in the rule of the shark, the terms, and here I made it in the full stop. Yes, yeah, that is the way style of writing. And first you have to write the full stop. Next, with the quotation, you can make it out. Yeah, that is the way of writing. Okay. Samani professor, I can finish it within 25 minutes. So background of the study, here in the background you should not supposed to write the capital letter, because I already told you that side heading should always be in a small letter, but every first letter should be the capital letter, and it is a fundamental principle. Yeah, here except the propositions we should not make it out, and conjunction we should not make it out. Yes, here the ablative changed, here the influence the change, so the should come over here. Yeah, that is the style of writing. And has, when you say third person singular, has comes when it is this ability. This ability, generally the concrete, we will say the group of it, hence you should come. The ability, influence, not has, not directly, you can make it out. And here the society, it is a way of society. Yes, when you go further, it's London, yes, London and Paris, that is space is given more, and hence I reduce the space. And though literary lens, yes, literary lens, spelling lens, comma, he portrayed, yes, this is the way that you have to make it out. Yes, good. And later on to the peasantry, it was a blessing, whereas this aristocrats, it was a catastrophe. It was the catastrophic, or it is a catastrophic. Anyone we can make it out, but it was a catastrophic, because when one of the catastrophic, not specifically mentioned. If you want to mention specifically the particular thing, then you can use the definite article here. Otherwise, you are not supposed to use the indefinite article. A day of the political pestilence and untamed evils. Dickens sums the dichotomy, sums up the dichotomy, sums up it comes, because it's a two-word phraseology. Yeah, there is a quotation that you can make it out, but generally the quotation, when it comes, it is showing that I should be the capital letter here. And of course, this is the ellipsis, because the three dots are called ellipsis, because the thing which is not necessary, that you can keep the three dots. Yeah, that is called ellipsis. Spelling is Ellipsis, ellipsis. When the three dots, where you don't want to see that much important, that you can just leave it. The foolishness dash, okay, ellipsis again. It was the reason of the light, it was the reason of the darkness. Ellipsis dash, full stop. And we had everything before us, we had nothing before us. Again, the ellipsis. Dot, only three dots called ellipsis. So these are the quotation which you made it. Dickens presentation, ICTs, okay, it's sent. It's okay that I did not find any other mistakes over there. And a few decades ago, there is something wrong. Ago, yes, the followed with the full stop, ago. And the most infamous way of keeping the abreast with the current position, current situations. And when you say the post office box, and then box comma should come, then and another news agency. However, always keep the comma. It is a fundamental rule. However, either in the beginning or in the middle or anywhere comes. R.G. Smith and P. Grabowski, G. Arbas, cyber criminal trials, and no. You have to adapt to a style which is already given over there, either EAP style, which says the South. There is a American Psychological Association, APS style referencing. At that time, we don't make it RG. We write only the forename, the forename first, then followed with the first name and second name. That is the style we have to adapt it. But you wrote the RG full stop Smith G and G Urban cyber criminal on trials. Suppose if it is a book, okay, it's well and good. Always the title of the book, a newspaper title, and the journal title, it should be the italics. Yeah, that is the style we have to make it out. And after the italics, then you have to make it out imprint. Imprint, I did not find it imprint. Imprint consists of the three facts. Number one, place of publication. Number two, name of the publisher. Number three, year of the publication. And that is called imprint. And I did not see the name of the publisher. No, say place of publication, name of the publisher, but I saw only the year of publication. And that will be, you put it in parentheses. I don't know, APA style doesn't go like that, because APA style, year comes after the author. So adapt to a particular style which will be given over there in your entire work. And then when you want to emphasize, if there is edition, then edition should come. If there is a first edition, it should not be mentioned. Suppose if it is a second edition, you write the Arabic number, cardinal number 2, N, D, and give the space and ED. I will show you that how it should be written. For instance, if you want to write the edition, this is the style of writing. Edition should be written in this manner, and which I make it out here. Second, the cardinal number, and N small letter and D small letter, then follows, and E capital letter, and Z small letter ends with the full stop. This is the style of writing the edition. And next, when you go further, you will find it. There in the edition afterwards. Yes, that is the edition that you can make. When you say the page number you should write the P small letter and the full stop, then the page number should follow over there. That is the style of writing the footnote. Yes, but several times I told you also, if you happen to see my earlier YouTube videos, you could understand how it should be written. Yeah, now let us come to the Dickens, A Tale of the Two Cities with a new international. Again, I did not see the imprint. I did not see the edition. These are the very much essential. And EBIT you wrote, EBIT is a Latin terminology. When you write the EBIT, please keep in the mind that it is a Latin terminology always in italics. That you should have to maintain that spirit. And EBIT at page 13, when you write the page, the small p should be there, then ends with the full stop. Then every footnote ends with the full stop. That is, you have to observe it. So that is the one point that you have to make it out. Muallim Samani, you are not there. That's why I continued my class. Otherwise, I would have to sit in any room of it. Yeah, please let me finish it. Okay, now let us come to the next point is concerned the DJ. When you say the initials, D full stop, J full stop, that is the DJ Nengala, that is the style of writing. Either the forename should become first, next the initial should be followed later on. Suppose if it is a publication of the journal or is a thesis you wrote, a thesis presented the Doctor of Philosophy of the Department of the Commercial Law at the University of Cape Town. Okay, you can write the style, but one thing is very much clear here. When you write the title of your thesis, it should be in a capital letters. It should be in italics. A thesis submitted, that should be there. That is the style. Generally, we can make it out because it's a thesis. You can write it in the italics. The title of the thesis, title of the book. Yeah, that is the style of writing. It should be in italics. And that one should have to make it out. And then possible solutions, the found international models of the South legislations and the thesis. You have to follow in that manner. Then P should be a small letter, then ends with the full stop. Then every footnote ends with the full stop. That is the style which I adopted and I informed several times to you. Then you go further. Yes, I did not find any mistake here, but when you say has, when the subject is a third person singular, at the time it should has comes. When the subject is a plural form, then it is not the has, it should be have. So that is the way we have to make it out. It should be have, H-A-V-E, have. H-A-V-E, have. Because when the subject is a singular, has comes. When the subject is a plural form, then have comes. Because as per the rules are concerned, subject agreement, this is called subject agreement rule. The society, no, this is merely a society is enough. That is the style of writing. And here I highlighted. Then replacement, the replacement. Here the point say the grammatical. A labor, yes, you can use the L-A-B-O-U-R because we are Britishers and hence we can use the U as a capital letter. And if it is an American style, the U will not be there, like L-A-B-O-R. The color C-O-L-O-R, that is the British, that is the American English, but the British English is C-O-L-O-U-R. And the labor L-A-B-O-U-R, that is the style of writing. Because we are the rule with the Britisher, we are common law countries, hence we can use the British spelling, not the American spelling. Yes, here is the another, that is the way of writing your work. Okay, when you go further as a whole, yes, as a whole, as A should come over there, as a whole, that is the style of writing. A should come, the indefinite article should come. When you say the governments, yes, if the governments first is a apostrophe, or if it is apostrophe, this is a style. Sometimes write S after the apostrophe comes first. And the lent, however, they have lend, not lent. So this is the method that you have to adapt it when you want to say. Yeah, in today, no, I believe that it, and in today's, the grammar says that is the way, which vary, no, that is something wrong is vary, which varies. So that is the another way which varies, the point should come. Then next, moreover, the vital example for the trace where internet control mechanism, the space is more there, you reduce the space, and here which there is something wrong, which, because generally the sentence of either in the middle or in the beginning or anywhere, we don't stand whichever is there we can say, but here the property, these were, not which are, these were. These were then forced. And for instance, yes, instance after the comma and Usnet, the death penalty. Okay, you say C also, it's very good. But let I comment on the footnote is concerned. You wrote Shembilu, yes, Shembilu A. Then anyway, that one point is very much clear. Initials, after initial, always put the full stop, then it followed with the comma. That is the style of writing. When you say students, it is an apostrophe should be used, or student should be used. One should be very much careful because sometimes apostrophe comes and s will come. Sometimes even the ends with the s, the apostrophe comes in the end of it. And participation and the participating, for student participating, of course, it's the title. We cannot change it because the style he wants to make it. Let it. It will be the same style of his title. Yeah, that is the point. Yeah, importance of the social networking. Again, you have to keep in mind every first word of the letter should be capitalized except the preposition and conjunctions. You have to keep in the mind. But here, I did not see such a thing is followed here. Yeah, when you write the title of a dissertation or a title of a book, every first letter should be capital letter except the conjunction, prepositions, and articles. And that is a rule. It is okay, we have to follow that thing. When your citation is concerned, we don't write retrieved on, no, that is the old style, and we don't keep the time also. So the better way of writing it is you remove the timings. It is the old style. Now nobody makes the, you don't say retrieved, but we will say in a round bracket accessed on. This is the general style we adapt it. Retrieved is the old style. Or accepted on, and we don't write in the cardinal numbers. No. 8th, for instance, 28th it is, means August. So we are the Britishers, we use this type of writing. Then first is date. Here date is 28th. Oh, it is gone somewhere. Yeah, this we already made. And here we want to say, how do you write it here? First date, because you are the Britishers, date next month, next year. But you wrote first here the month, next date, next year. No, we don't write in that style. First we write date, 28th, okay. Then 8 means August. You write August. Then we'll give the space and 2019. Again, the arrester. Arrester means the closing the circular bracket. And the rule is every footnote ends with the full stop, and you have to write the full stop in the moisture, the last point. And the importance of the social networking and student participation in the education in Tanzania is the title of the book. But I told you that every first letter should be capital letter except the prepositions, conjunctions, and articles. They should not be in the capital letters. Please adapt the style of writing here. Because already I told you the equation and you have to follow that equation. And I don't know why do you want to keep it a blue. No, you don't keep it a blue because a person who doesn't have the computer savvy, he will keep the blue as the whatever you see in the net. I can change you to the black. Just you can go to the select it and you can make the black here. Then you can underline it. Then automatically it becomes blue. See, for instance, I made the blue. I made the black, blue into black. Is it clear? And here also we try to change it. The HTTP, whatever it may be there. I don't know why it has come HTTP here. There is something wrong. It is not in a running. And where is the page nation? Page nation have we given? I don't think that you did not give the page nation for the very page. Yeah, page nation. Why this HTTP comes over here in the body? It should be comes in the footnote itself. I don't know why you kept it here. What is the reason of keeping in the body of it? So anyway, that let us go further. However, I told you already, whenever you use the however ends with the comma. However ends with the comma, however, this is the style. And the government have imposed the information control mechanism and the legal and when you write the and in the middle, then the front will should have the comma, and the social tools sufficient to deal with the receivers. There is something wrong with the receivers. It is the receivers and comma intensify the criminal activity and the growth of it. And further, when you say further, always ends with the full comma. However, further, thus, it ends with the comma, then continuation would be there. Of expression, here the freedom of expression, it is the style of writing there. You have to make it in this manner. And next comes the regulations, the law and regulations. The law and regulations, S should be missed, hence it should be S should come over there. Then the statement of the problem, no one can write the capital letters. I don't know why you write the capital letters, because it's a side heading. Only heading and subheading should be in the capital letters, and that to be katikati in the middle of the page. And never and ever you write the side heading in the capital letters. All capital letters, means all bold letters. No. Only something is in capital letters, something would be not in small letters. I don't know why you did not number it. Numbering is there. Like 1.0 is the introduction starts over there. Then the other thing 1.2, 1. Because it's the first chapter, and every first chapter 1 should come. That is the cardinal number and the division. You don't write 2.1, no, 1.2. When you start it here, you have to follow the background of the study. If it is the first one or second one, if there is no introduction, he is abstract. When abstract is there, then naturally it is not in the background of the study. Before the background of the study, you have to write the introduction also. I don't know why you did not write the introduction. In the proposal, yes, you are supposed to write the introduction. Suppose if the format will not allow you this out, that is a different issue. But why it is not numbered? Whether proposal should not be numbered. If it is so, okay, well and good. But it should be numbered as far my knowledge goes. Because your proposal is going to be turned into the first page. I repeat, your proposal is going to be turned as a first chapter, not page, first chapter. So that is the style. Here numbering, you did not make the numbering. Numbering is a must. And when you number it, only the cardinal numbers, means Arabic numbers, you have to follow it. And here, the side heading always you have to keep in this style. And no article, the is the article, so no capital letter T. And O of is the proposition, so no capital letter. But the statement of the problem, where the statement S should be the capital letter and P should be the capital letter, but it should be numbered again. That means you did not observe closely that what my video says, and you did not observe my article also, where the guidelines to write the research proposal for the students. No, there are a lot of mistakes are there. Again, I told you retrieved the old style. You have to change the style. I told you already accessed that you have to make it in such a manner. And long standing, when you say long standing, of course, the hyphen should have to come in the middle. That is the style. When you say article of the Constitution, okay, information or so, no surprise. Moreover, always ends with the full stop. How many words? However, ends with the full comma. Therefore, ends with the comma. And whichever ends with the comma. Long standing is in a hyphen. So that is the style, you have to make it out. Moreover, act as there is something wrong. Act the law which act as a tool, act a tool. No, generally we can say the which act as a tool or a tool. No, as a tool. With act as tools, if is one a tool, if it is not specified, then we can say tools. Yeah, information is censorship by the government. Yeah, this is the way we have to write when you want to write. Yeah. And next point is here what I want to say. Here the space should be provided, but you did not provide the space, and here it should be followed and the space. When you say the same act as well as when you say the act, then continuation would be there. I don't know why you put the full stop. It should be comma. As well under the section 6, subsection 2 of the same act. Same act means whether the act is the initial of the same. I don't think the same is an act, the initials. That means I don't know why you kept the same. Is it the initialism of the same act? I don't think there is a same act is there. So when you say the section 2 of the same act, why you kept it is in italics? I don't think that the act should be kept in italics. No. Is it SAM is same in your view? There is a acronym. There is a initialism. What is the same full form then? Yes, please make it very much clear. And here the comma, then it followed. The comma should come down. Here the comma should have come down. Act after comma. Then why it is making so thing? Because I did not make. Yeah. Now you can write the comma here, and then the footnote follows as usual. After that one, we can remove the comma. So first comma comes next the footnote. First the full stop comes next the footnote. Is it clear? So that is the style you have to adapt it when you are making. So Matola, neither you are physically present nor you are online present. The Polisana, I could not help you. Already I made you. I made the blended mode. Those who comes physically, they can sit in front of me, but again they can watch what I posted on the screen. I'm sure that you could see the screen also. Yes, that thing I will make it clear and make it even the correction also in the screen. And that will be the helpful to you. But you did not heard my video classes. If you heard it, no, I don't think that you will commit a mistake. Who said the section should be in italics? Anywhere it is there. Any guidelines is there. Section should be in italics and act should be in italics. Access to Information Act number. When you write the number, it is a abbreviation. It is a shortening. When you write the shortening, the first letter should be capital letter and the next letter will be small letter and ends with the full stop. That is the style of writing. And in addition, the Access to Information Act does not, no, the Information Act you need not to put it in italics, neither italics nor bold, as usual. And the sections, again you put the section in the italics. I don't think that section should be kept in italics and act should be kept in italics. No, I did not see any such a fundamental rule. That means you are quite did not see watch my video very carefully. But if you watch my video, I might have said somewhere, or with the correction also I said somewhere. So the records of the accused management, again that, yes, the same thing will be applicable, need not to keep it in italics. Okay. Now you go further because you did not leave the space here. Okay, I leave the space. And there is something wrong which is showing me. The space should be here. And I leave this space. Yeah, that is the style. Again, you kept here Article 2. Again, italics. Only 5 minutes are left, my class, because it's a 50 minutes class only. And the space should be created over here. And the production, elaborate the production, you say. No, on the production. The production, no. It is a grammatical mistake which committed over there. And again, Access to Information Act, you followed the number. I already told you the number. In the number N, that is an abbreviation, it is a shortening. The first letter should be the capital letter and next letter should be the small letter. See, here I made it clear. N should be the capital letter, then O should be the small letter, and ends with the full stop, because every shortening ends with the full stop. But the first letter should be capital letter, the next letter should be the small letters. That is the fundamental rule. And every footnote ends with the full stop, and several times I told, but you did not follow it here. And the full stop comes in every footnote. So again, the act number here, N should be the capital letter, and 6, and every footnote ends with the full stop, and you have to write it. I already told you that retude not the old style, so I already in the upper side in the earlier that I showed how you should be written. Please follow in that manner. Your research objectives, again I said the same thing. I told you not to do like that, but you did it like that. That please make the correction whatever I told. Now at any time it will be stop it. And what I told that you have to follow specific objectives, no, these objectives should not be written in that way. This is the old style of writing. Small one, no, I will show you this is the style of writing. This is the style of writing, which I made it. Arrested should come. Arrested. And you make the changes this also in the same manner. And if you want to give the space, you can give the space also here. More if you want to make it out. Again, you should be in this style. You should keep in this style. This is called the Cerberus style. And the space should be removed. Much more spacing is there. You can remove some of the spaces over here. Yes, hypothesis, again you wrote the same thing, small letter should be there. The study guided the confirm the assumptions or hypothesis. Again you wrote the 1, 2, 3. No, this is not the same. Please check it in my article how I give the way of writing the hypothesis. Hypothesis never be in a paragraph, it should be in a small Roman with the arrestor. It should not be more than 4. That is the mission. At the last, it is not be more than 5. But 4 you made it very good. But style of writing is not the same thing. No. This is not the way of writing hypothesis. See, I will show you the hypothesis, how it to be written. Then see, here I made it. This is the style. Don't write whether. No, it is the only research question. We write the whether. In the research question, whether it is there or not, whether it is there or not, no. You can directly write it. Whether, no whether. You can write it in the style assumptions. True. And in the natural sense, freedom of expression is a basic human right. The same thing you can express in different style. Freedom of expression is a basic human right in natural sense. And what I said, freedom of expression, you can remove it here. Cut. Freedom of expression, F should be the capital letter. Freedom of expression and X should be the capital letter. Expression, you make that in is a basic right, okay? And here you can write the rest of these. Freedom of expression is a basic right in the natural sense, and it's the semicolon. And number 2, yes, you can follow the same spacing. Don't worry about it. The style should be there. The Tanzania communication laws are entered on depriving the freedom of expression. Tanzania, why? There you do mentions. You write Tanzanian communications laws are sent.
Mungu ibariki Afrika, wabariki viongozi wake, hekima, umoja na amani. Hizi ni ngao zetu Afrika na watu wake. Ibariki Afrika, ibariki Afrika, tubariki watoto wa Afrika. Mungu ibariki Tanzania, dumisha uhuru na umoja wake kwa waume na watoto. Mungu ibariki Tanzania na watu wake. Ibariki Tanzania, ibariki Tanzania, tubariki watoto wa Tanzania.
Asante sana na sikiliza mimi darasa online. Mungu akubariki na kukulinda.